They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the James Madison Dukes offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
This is a point where you've just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The give on the inside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? To the air, it's Underwood. And a miss missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. So the big blitz on third and almost unmanageable now leaves him in fourth and pretty much impossible.
Perfect job by the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home and they get the quarterback for the sack.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Give to the running back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you're going to fly upfield every single play. We'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Shotgun snap on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Walton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Slings it downfield. Got his man to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Georgia Southern, number 83, with the catch in the end zone.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls it, fired complete. After the filthy move, he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Unloads it downfield. Fakes a grab right down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup would put them in position to pick up a first down. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, James Madison. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Underwood. He's taking the shot. And it's caught inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pressure coming. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dukes.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
17. Georgia Southern, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Powers through. Nice pickup on the return. More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Snags it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, James Madison! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing now by... Team, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
With the catch, it's Ware. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Took a shot as he threw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. Breaks into the open, and he'll be brought down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense. With how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Dukes will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
31, Georgia Southern, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Witherspoon. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Gonna take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. And the Dukes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on second down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Motion from the back. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Kane. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around and they'll have to go back to work. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Hauls it in. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds the tight end. Shakes off the defender. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Looking for the 2-point try.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Direct snap. Got a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up.
He's going to let it go. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. On the run, it's Witherspoon. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
James Madison, 34. Georgia Southern, 20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat. They give up a big play. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense sniffs it out, and they're all over it. Down he goes. Couldn't even get the throw off on the trick play. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The Dukes line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's reeled in. It's Kane. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Using his feet. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got a man, it's Kane. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Before score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pfeiffer. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Collins. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Got it behind the line. It's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Direct snap. It's Underwood. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
To throw, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. That's it, fly. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grab behind the line. It's Collins. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. He's got it. They get him stopped, but the... has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Touchdown, James Madison. They put another score on the board as as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Wide open downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stop just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Snagged on the outside, it's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back has it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Catch in the middle, it's Kane.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
False start, off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Got his man on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Looking to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They want to throw it into the end zone, and it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the counter play. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Dukes send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the Jets. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Right on the money. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This for the lead and very likely the win. And this one is perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Reels it in down the left side. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the board.